In the 1950s, they filmed several serial TV shows. One was Judge Roy Bean, Annie Oakley, and my favorite, the Cisco Kid. These films formed our attitudes and concepts of what the American cowboy was. And I'm sure if you walked out here, you saw lots of silver saddles and spurs and beautiful silver belt buckles.
Well, speaking of belt buckles, I know you have some pretty special ones that you want to show me. So what do you say we get out of the heat, head inside, and take a look?
Let's go.
Bruce, when did trophy buckles become popular?
They didn't exist before 1900, but they really became popular in the 1920s as trophies for rodeos and also as gifts for movie stars and important people.
Well, you brought three great examples here. Let's talk about this first one right here.
Well, the first one is a 1954 junior rodeo buckle from Post, Texas, and it was for bull riding, probably some young man that was under 18. And the letters of the town, Post, P-O-S-T, are in gold on the corners of the buckle. It was made by Sunset Trails in Hollywood, California, which was a prominent engraving firm. That one would bring $2,500 to $3,500 retail very easily.
I didn't realize they were that valuable.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this middle buckle here, woman's buckle?
An important buckle. That was awarded to Vivian White at the Boston Garden in 1939 for bronc riding. That one was done for her by Edward Bowen in Hollywood, California. And Bowen became the engraver to the stars. He made buckles and spurs and saddles for Tom Mix, for Gene Autry, for John Wayne, about anybody you can name.
So if you are thinking about becoming a collector of trophy buckles, or if you have a collection now, Boland's the name you're looking for.
Boland's the one.
So this is a Boland buckle, and it was Vivian White's personal buckle, and that has some rodeo history as well. I'd imagine it's pretty valuable. What's the value of this one?
And you can tell it must have been one of her favorites because she wore it until the engraving's pretty smooth on the front. Women's buckles are very hot collectibles right now. $8,500 to $10,000 pretty easily in a retail market.
My goodness.
And extremely desirable because it is a woman's buckle.
I see. Now this is a Boland buckle here, this third one, right?
Yes. It was made by Boland in Hollywood, and that's a movie star buckle. And it has the brand of the star on it, Leo Carrillo. And Leo Carrillo was Pancho in the Cisco Kid, the TV series.
Sure. Very famous name for anybody who knows anything about Westerns.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this is a Boland buckle, and the mark is on the back. Can we take a look?
Sure.
And that's what we want to see.
That's the old Boland mark.
Is there a certain time period for Boland buckles that makes them more valuable?
Yes. Boland worked from the late 1920s until the mid to late 1960s. And that's when his finest work was produced. That buckle, again, would bring $8,000 to $10,000 on the retail market.
But given the values that you've told us about, I would imagine there are a lot of replicas out there. How do we know we have an actual buckle?
They're not replicas. They're out-and-out fakes. And recently, a number of them have been made because they've become so valuable. The best way is to get it documented, proven, and guaranteed by the seller.
Well, Bruce, thanks for showing me these great trophy buckles.
Thank you, Mark.
In Pioneertown, California.
What I mainly know is that I love them because I've collected the books. And then my husband gave me first the